Sure, Jim. Just like the other panel members have already talked about, virtualization is a big deal, as well as big data, as well as security. I mean, in the Air Force, we've taken several surveys of what's going on. We had a Gartner report done, as well as an IBM analysis done, as well as the best way to do virtualization. We also have research being done by Air Force Research Labs in terms of resiliency of the cloud, how you do a resilient cloud, how you do a secure cloud, how you do a cloud that has multiple level security attached to it. Because those are some of the problems that we have in the Air Force, is how am I going to support various levels of security at the same time in a cloud environment. On top of that, we've started planning towards it. We've gone to web services for a lot of the applications, which is what everybody does and what you need to do for virtualization. We've done a attribute-based access control system to actually support that, as well as doing the metadata tagging. Like we talked about the ISR videos and things. We have to tag everything. We're getting to the point where we're tagging all data. So we get more instantaneous response time back. Now, operational-wise, as we do data center consolidation, we are moving into a virtualized environment for most of that. Sometimes it's difficult to determine what should be actually virtualized, and that's one of the issues that we have, is that as we go through the asset inventory, is this a good candidate or is this not a good candidate? Obviously, remote piloted vehicles controls are not a good candidate for the cloud. But, you know, normal websites that are open to everybody, well, sure, that should be in the cloud anyways. And so we're looking at that and doing that analysis, is what is the best fit to move things into the cloud. One success story we could talk about is that we actually have a software as a service that we've done for the Personnel Center, Personnel Operations Center. Their customer relationship management system is in a software as a service entity in the DISA deck. Surprisingly, the DISA deck, yes. And we're actually reaping benefits from it. We saved cost avoidance of $12 million over the FIDUP, as well as we saved about $2 million, plus $2 million in just licenses and personnel costs that we had. So as we see the trend going that way, is to find the right applications to move into the cloud, we can actually reap benefits from it.